Jai Sri Ram. In the Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th Skanda, 7th chapter, 19 and 20th verse, Krishna is saying, generally speaking, people endowed with the capacity for critical thinking, that is, the ability to investigate the truth of things, can lift themselves, and they do lift themselves, from the evils of living instinctively like an animal. And by their own discriminating power, they can lift themselves, and therefore there is no need of any teacher. While even all lower creatures are to some extent capable of looking after their own welfare, man who is endowed with intelligence and critical thinking, discriminative power, can surely be his own teacher. Because by observation and inference, he is able to understand what contributes to his ultimate good. So this is what Krishna said. Now I am going to read the shlokas. And because I have read the English meaning first, as I am reading the shloka, you should be able to understand better and perhaps memorize the shloka, so that when you are delivering a talk somewhere, which you should, if you have not started, please do. Because Krishna openly declared in the Bhagavad Gita, 18th chapter, 68 to 71, the devotee who is dearest to him is one who teaches the Bhagavad Gita. Of course, moksha is guaranteed to the teacher of the Gita, the one who studies, the person who studies, and also even those who just listen. All three are guaranteed. But here there is a nuance. Nuance. Nuance means a fine difference. Chinna teda. Taratamyalu. In Sanskrit, taratamya means there is a gradation. See, nature abhors equality. We are all equal in one sense, that we are all Jivatmas and fundamentally Sachidananda Vigraha. So fundamentally we are the same. But we have degraded and somehow evolved, and even in the degradation and in the evolution, there are several gradations. So there is a huge hierarchy which you can't deny. In everything in life there is a gradation. Unless you become a Nityasuri. Nityasuri means one who never fell, like Garuda, Sesha, Sheshnag, Hanuman, Lakshmi Devi. These are all Nityasuris. So which means they are eternal companions. They have remained eternal companions. We were at one time Krishna's companions, but we have fallen. We are busy trying to find some pleasure in this anityam asukham lokam. Mamupetya punarjanma dukkhalayam ashashvatam. In this dukkhalayam we are trying to somehow find some permanent pleasure. So we have fallen. And Krishna is waiting eagerly for us to join him. So that is the difference. So now, from where did I take off? Okay, now I am going to read out the shlokas. Srimad Bhagavatam, 11th Skanda, 7th chapter, 11, 7, 19 and 20. I read the meaning already for you. Prayena manuja loke lokatattva vichakshana samudharanti hyatmanam atmanaiva shubhashayat. Hyatmanam atmanaiva shubhashayat. Prayena manuja loke lokatattva vichakshana samudharanti hyatmanam atmanaiva shubhashayat. Atmano gururatmaiva purushasya visheshataha. This line you should memorize. It's very simple, easy to remember. Atmano gururatmaiva purushasya visheshataha. That is the uniqueness of man. The uniqueness of man is he can be his own guru. Atmano gururatmaiva purushasya visheshataha yat pratyaksha anumanabhyam shreyosa vanu vindate. Shreyosa Shreyosa Anuvindate. That means, that's what I already read it, I will read it again for you. So Krishna is saying, generally speaking, people endowed with the capacity to investigate the truth of things lift themselves from the evils of instinctive life by their own discriminative power. They need no teacher for this. While even all lower creatures are to some extent capable of looking after their own welfare, man who is endowed with intelligence and discriminative power can surely be his own teacher. For by observation and inference he is able to understand what contributes to his ultimate good. So when a jiva obtains a human birth and becomes proficient in the path of knowledge and devotion, he comes to clearly understand me, the spirit endowed with all powers. Krishna is saying so clearly, Purushatve cha mam dhira, Purushatve cha mam dhira, Sankhya Yoga Visharadaha Avistaram Prapashyanti Sarva Shaktyu Sarva Brumhitam. Sarva Shakti Upa Brumhitam. Sarva Shakti Upa Brumhitam. You see, unfortunately, we were not taught Sanskrit in schools. They have done everything possible to undertake cultural genocide. They have done all our so-called Mahatmas and all these great, so-called great bandicoots, they are all. They have tried to destroy our culture, and actually Ambedkar wanted Sanskrit to be the medium of instruction. His logic was, if Sanskrit is made the national language and the medium of instruction, everyone will understand everything that is there in all the Hindu scriptures, and all semblance of inequalities can be wiped out. That was a noble idea. So they have constructed statues of Ambedkar everywhere, and they are pouring a lot of milk on his head and garlanding him, but not following anything that he said. He said so many things actually. They are following not even one, and they have distorted everything. So this is why I am struggling now. So Krishna has said very clearly. So Krishna is saying, Atmano Gururatmaiva Purushasya Visheshataha. Repeat. Atmano Gururatmaiva Purushasya Visheshataha. 11:7:20. 11:7:20. Atmano Gururatmaiva Purushasya Visheshataha. Jai Shri Ram.